The iconic trio from the Harry Potter series, Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson and Rupert Grint, once received an unexpected proposal to star in a remake of the classic film The Wizard of Oz. This idea surfaced while they were still deeply immersed in filming the 8-part fantasy franchise that catapulted them to global stardom. Radcliffe, in particular, has since described the pitch as one of the most ill-conceived concepts he's encountered, highlighting the mismatch between the beloved original story and the proposed modern twist involving the young actors. Recalling the details during an appearance on a popular interview show, Radcliffe explained how the concept was presented to them. The remake envisioned Watson taking on the role of Dorothy, the young girl whisked away to the magical land of Oz. Grint's character remained somewhat vague in Radcliffe's memory, but he distinctly remembered his own assigned part, the Cowardly Lion. However, this wasn't the traditional portrayal of the timid beast seeking courage. Instead, the script infused the character with an anachronistic element, depicting the lion as proficient in karate. This bizarre addition aimed to add a contemporary flair, perhaps to appeal to younger audiences familiar with action-oriented narratives, but it struck Radcliffe as fundamentally flawed. Even as a teenager navigating the complexities of fame and filmmaking, Radcliffe possessed an intuitive sense that the project was misguided. At around 14 or 15 years old, he recognized the potential pitfalls, understanding that some ideas, despite their novelty, simply don't align with artistic integrity or audience expectations. His instinctual rejection of the role, a karate-kicking cowardly lion, stemmed from a broader awareness that such a reinterpretation could dilute the timeless charm of the original 1939 film starring Judy Garland. The Wizard of Oz, with its themes of self-discovery, friendship, and the power of home, has endured as a cultural touchstone, and tampering with its essence risked backlash. The Harry Potter films, adapted from J.K. Rowling's best-selling novels, spanned from 2001 to 2011 and chronicled the adventures of young wizard Harry Potter and his friends Hermione Granger and Ron Weasley, played by Radcliffe, Watson, and Grint respectively. These roles defined their early careers, embedding them in the hearts of fans worldwide through tales of magic, bravery, and growth. The series' success created immense pressure and opportunities, but it also typecast the actors to some extent, making post-Potter projects crucial for diversification. Reuniting them for a Wizard of Oz remake might have been seen as a safe bet by producers, capitalizing on their chemistry, but Radcliffe's hindsight labels it as a poor choice. Since the conclusion of Harry Potter, the three actors have pursued independent paths, avoiding collaborations outside the franchise. Their only notable joint appearance post-series was in a commemorative television special celebrating the 20th anniversary of the first film's release. This reunion allowed them to reflect on their shared experiences, but it didn't extend to new creative endeavors. This selective approach underscores their desire to establish individual identities beyond the wizarding world. The Wizard of Oz itself holds a storied place in cinematic history. Released in 1939, it revolutionized color filmmaking with its transition from sepia-toned Kansas to the vibrant hues of Oz. The narrative, based on L. Frank Baum's novel, follows Dorothy's quest along the yellow brick road, accompanied by the Scarecrow, Tin Man and Cowardly Lion, each seeking what they believe they lack: a brain, a heart, and courage. The film's enduring appeal lies in its universal messages, memorable songs like Over the Rainbow, and iconic performances. While no direct remake has been produced, the Oz universe has inspired various adaptations and extensions. For instance, an unofficial sequel titled Return to Oz emerged in 1985, offering a darker take on the story with new adventures for Dorothy. More recently, the 2013 film Oz the Great and Powerful served as a spiritual prequel, exploring the origins of the wizard himself, portrayed by James Franco. Additionally, the Broadway musical Wicked reimagines the tale from the perspectives of the witches, providing backstory to characters like the Wicked Witch of the West. This production has gained massive popularity, leading to a 2-part film adaptation featuring prominent stars in lead roles, further expanding the Oz lore through song and spectacle. Radcliffe's anecdote about the rejected offer invites reflection on the challenges of remakes in Hollywood. Remaking classics often invites scrutiny, as audiences hold originals in high regard. Successful remakes, like those in the horror genre or updated fairy tales, typically add fresh perspectives without undermining the source material. In this case, inserting karate into the Cowardly Lion's persona seems like an attempt at modernization that could have come across as gimmicky, potentially alienating fans who cherish the story's whimsical innocence. Moreover, Radcliffe's career evolution post-Harry Potter demonstrates his commitment to diverse and challenging roles. From stage productions like Equus and How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying to films such as Swiss Army Man and The Lost City, he has consistently chosen projects that defy expectations. This selectivity likely influenced his early dismissal of the Oz pitch, prioritizing artistic merit over commercial allure. Emma Watson and Rupert Grint have similarly carved out unique paths. Watson has balanced acting in films like Beauty and the Beast with advocacy for gender equality through her work with the United Nations. Grint has explored television and independent cinema, including roles in series like Servant. Their individual successes affirm that avoiding a potentially mismatched project like the Oz remake was wise. In broader terms, the incident highlights the pressures on child stars transitioning to adult roles. Proposals like this might stem from a desire to recapture the magic of their breakthrough work, but they can hinder growth. Radcliffe's humorous recounting serves as a reminder of the importance of discernment in career choices. Ultimately, the unmade Wizard of Oz remake remains a curious footnote in the actors' histories, illustrating the fine line between innovation and misstep in storytelling. It underscores the value of preserving classic narratives while allowing room for thoughtful evolutions, ensuring that timeless tales continue to enchant new generations.